What causes in a woman I could retire? They could barely go more, billion. But the party men of people, what is happening in the billion? Billion, to Koki Kabiama. What on Anyaga? Billion, to Koki Kabiama. What on Anyaga? Billion, to Koki Kabiama. Uzerana nyaga, kuleo bilienu, chukwo kikabia, uzerana nyaga. Maximum respect to my own talented leader, Prophet Mazin Andekano. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You ain't kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. You kept quiet, America kept quiet. You kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal and Mali, living our land, killing our people because of the sins. My God, go to the bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in their family. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day, and nobody they talk. Dividing and ruling we anyhow, as if you're not human being. My God, abducting and killing Biafrans every day, and who want to watch, who want to see. To come in Kabia, to come in Kabia, what was in the problem? They will very well, but you're not too many people. But it's happening below. To go in Kabia, they splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He got that, we go to me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. The Robo is so good, we are one. He's on security, we are one people. But when you Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one. He got that, we go to me, we are one. Each and every we are one people. The Robo is so good, we are one. He's on security, we are one people. But when you Calabari, we are one. Calabar and Nibo, we are one people. They splitted us just to kill us. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children, raping their cow with the consonant to women with the top of the car. But to the one nation, wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, to the one nation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, your foundation. Wake up now and fight for your freedom. Wake up, Massimo, Urani Labasian, Mohamadike, Urani Labasian. I want to worship in the golden altar. You said you're going to use in Ireland to move. We are all in your France gathered together to worship Him. The Elohim. We are all in your France gathered together to worship Him. In one accord. We are all in your France together to worship the Elohim. I want to worship in the golden altar. are going to build in Ireland. Thank you, my love. Thank you for joining me today. Love you to the bones. My own Esther Enabulele. Respect you, Mr. Brand, Simon Pepper, and all the high members around the globe. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining me tonight. Oh no, I need to. Go. Thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate you tonight. This is a very urgent broadcast, very, very urgent, and I need to address this issue because a lot of people are not getting it. A lot of people are not getting it at all. So I'll use my small wisdom. When God give me, talk about I'm too small. And if there's anybody here that may understand much better than I do, you are also going to be invited to come in. And maybe before I go on, I will put up the link because this program might not take so long. Thank you, every one of you. I love you guys. I love you. The love is flying this night. Thank you so much. Chima Irechiku, thank you. Thank you, Chus. Thank you, Chuma. Every one of you, thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. All right, I'm going to put the link very quickly because somebody might want to, might have even a better understanding of this subject. Somebody might have a better understanding of this subject. So I am not, I may not be an authority in this, but I know something. I may not be an authority in this. Some people might have better knowledge. That's why I need to put the link so that when I start talking, some of you that might understand better would jump in and address this issue. Some of you that understand better might just hop in and give me some support because we're talking about some spiritual matters here. Very deep spiritual matters. I may not be very deep in it, but I know something. May Chukwu Kabiama give us understanding in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. He say, our support for Israel is not for patronage. Get it clear. Our support for Israel is not because we want to patronize them, because we want to get their attention so that they will help us or they will feel pity for us. It's not for patronage. It's not for eye service. It is by heritage. Our support for Israel is not by patronage. You know, when you patronage, we will not be customer. We are not customer to Israel. We have a heritage with Israel. That's why we support Israel. We are Israel also. We have a link, a very strong connection with Israel. So that is why when we support Israel, it is deep. Some people are getting very emotional about this. Some people are getting angry to some extent because of they say there is no reciprocal support from Israel to Biafra, but they don't know what is going on the ground.
They don't know what has been going on between us and Israel. Between our people. Israel is our people. I'm going to play the message from one agitator. I don't know him. I just heard the message and I knew he got it all wrong. He is being very, very emotional, and he got so carried away and began to say some things that are not correct. I am not doing this to attack that brother whose voice I'm going to be playing now. I'm not doing it to attack him, but I'm doing it to correct impression that he may not have known. Okay? So do not get it wrong. Whoever this brother is, if you happen to be connected maybe tonight and you are also watching, please, I will beg you, also come in if you see the link so that we can iron these things out together. I talk, you talk, we explain ourselves. Thank you. We explain ourselves so that you understand that what Israel is more than Israel, like other people are seeing to Biafra. Israel to Biafra is heritage, not patronage. Oh, I wish you understand. Thank you, Donna Scalo, for joining. Thank you, my own precious Helen, for joining. Thank you. Love you dearly, my darling. Thank you. So, Mommy Ego Ibo, I know mommy will be very deep in some of these things, but mommy doesn't come out. Mommy doesn't come out on social media. So, but mommy will understand very, very well what I'm about to say. These are some of the people that I know they use them, they joke. You see the Helen Peters, Mommy Lolo, Ego Ibo. I know they use them play. Oh. Don't use them play for me. Oh. I go bite you. Don't ask me why. They are special to me. These are very special people to me. They are not mommies that I don't joke with. Very special. All right. I am going to play this particular tape. Please, the brother here, remember that I said I am not attacking. I'm just about to make some correction. Choose Ede, I know you are there. Please just be patient with me. Let me play this in. When I finish playing it, and then people can come in. Dollar Fox is here. Look at they are showing up. My people. All right. Let me refresh because this thing is very important. Spiritual people will understand me much more. Those that are spiritually in. Yeah. Those that are spiritually inclined will understand what I am about to do tonight. Remember, Israel did not just run to Israel. When the zoo wanted him dead, Israel welcomed him with open arms, gave him a home because he was in his house. Do you understand? Martin Nnamdi was not in a strange place when he went to Israel for succor. He was in his house. They welcomed him. They welcomed a brother. You must understand that. So let me play this. Hope I'm on track. All right.
Let men, women stand up for our freedom. Stop sabotaging. Stand up. Listen to him. I'll be right back.
I will not talk about Israel. I will not talk about Israel. If you look on the screen, you will see the flag of the Jewish state of Israel. If you look at this gallant, brave soldier of Biafra Liberation Army, beside him, you will see Israeli flag right there, the Jewish states of Israel. If you go across Biafra land, Igbo land to be precise, you will see millions of flags, Israeli flags, as thousands of Igbos are Jewish religion practitioners.
Now, this young man, He said he will not talk about Israel. Before I go on, I want to appreciate my precious one, Chima Irechuku. Thank you so much for your support. These super chats go a long way. I want to tell you the truth. It goes a long way to encourage and to support Pastor Van Van Vam, because Ife Diego America, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I want to say thank you. Now, he said he will not support Israel. No, he will not talk about Israel. But he said, he went further to say that if you go to Biafra land, you will see thousands of flags of Israel, and you will see many people practicing Israel religion. Now, you didn't ask yourself, why are there thousands of flags of Israel? Why are they practicing the religion? Are they actually practicing the religion? Or is it that you are the one that does not understand that these people have now understood that this is the way of worship of the Biafran people? This is our connection, our relationship with Israel as our brother. The way we worship, even before there was a flag of Israel, that is the way we worship. The song I played before, where the young man was singing, the time will come when we'll go to worship in Arochukwu. Remember, Masila Mekano told us that we will go and worship our God in Arochukwu. If you go back to the history of Arochukwu, you will understand that the pattern of worship of our people is not different from the way the Jewish people worship. Do you understand? It is not because they want to have Israeli flags. No, it is because it is patterned with the same way we worship. So it is not about patronage. After all, Israel is not paying them for putting the flag up in Biafra land. Even though Israel have not sent fighter jets to fight for them now that the zoo armies are bombarding us. You get why? You get why? And when the jungle mature, una go understand why. We live in a world where, there are rules of engagement. As far as a sovereign nation is concerned, there are rules of engagement. You need to understand that Biafra is not yet a sovereign nation, but Israel is a sovereign nation. So don't allow ignorance to becloud your judgment. Oh, Dolofos, I thank you. Thank you for the super chat. God bless you. Don't allow sentiment to becloud your judgment. Hey, you will not talk about Israel, but there are many flags of Israel in Biafra land. Many people are adopted the religion of Israel. No, they didn't adopt it. It is their way of worship. Go back to those people. Go back to those tribes. There are those tribes in Igbo land that they have always been worshiping that way. I'm telling you, now they have known that there is a nation with a flag, a nation with a flag with the same star of David that worship the same way they worship, the same way their forefathers have been worshiping. They did not adopt Israeli style of worship. They only adopted that flag because these are the brethren that we never knew are worshiping the same way we worship. And it's a sovereign nation. And they are our brothers. And so we have to acclimatize with them. Do you understand? It is not just by patronage. They're not paying us for it. But we're doing it because it is our heritage. So I'm going to continue to play this message of this our young brother. Whether he's young or old, I don't know. It's only the voice that I am hearing. I don't know who this person is that is talking in this audio. Let me play it again. Let me read comment. I will be paying attention to comments. I knew right from time that we have affiliation with Israel. I am from Isoko, Biafra, but we have names of villages like Canaan and so many others in our community. It is not by accident. It is not by happenstance. It is our heritage. We have bond together. We are blood. We are siblings. Let me tell you, there are so many people in Israel today that are not the original Israelites. Some of them join in, maybe from America, from other places. They may not be the original Israelites, but I want to assure you that you are the original Israelite. You are not fake. You are the original. There are some white people with white skin. Some of them are not really the original. Because if you check the way we've been worshiping, that this Israeli, that's why you saw there were these actors that were doing documentary that eventually ended up in Biafra land. You remember they arrested them in Biafra land. Those people, they go from whatever. Remember, Israel was scattered all over the world. So they travel from place to place to identify the lost tribes. There are so many lost tribes. So many. So when they came to Biafra land, they discovered that there are some people in some villages that are worshiping the same way they worship. And the foolish Zoological Republic, they thought these people were coming with weapons to come and help them to fight the Zoological Republic. No, they were only affiliating with their own brothers that worship their own way, that, have the same religion with them, the same heritage with them. And the zoo government arrested them and locked them up for days, if not months. You remember that saga? Let me see this comment. The Star of David was already in use in Biafra land before the coming of the British colonial master. So that means before Britain came, the Star of David was already in Biafra land. Hello? So this our brother, let me continue to play his message so that I want you to understand, remove sentiment from it. Mgbe ruru nwanne Chineke ga-eme ihe o ji bụrụ chi. Ọ bụrụ na ọsọsọ Israel ga-abịa help anyị. Gee ntị, ma Israel ọ help anyị o, ma ha help ha anyị. Whether Israel help us as a nation or they don't help us, my brothers, my sisters, redemption cometh for Biafra because we are the children of God. Remember, Israel is a child of God. We are the children of God. And then what we are doing, we are obeying our Father. We are, in solidarity with our brethren. That's what we are doing. We're not patronizing them. So let me play this message on. Take it back a little bit. And allow it to roll.
Land, Igbo land to be precise, you will see millions of flags, Israeli flags, as thousands of Igbos are Jewish religion practitioners or practitioners. Hundreds of thousands of Igbos are practicing Jewish religion in their synagogue, in their place of worship. They have Israeli flags over there. We have carried Israel flags all over the place. We have spoke about Israel in many of our broadcasts. We have gave references to Israel. We have shown our affiliation with them because we believe that the Igbos of Biafra have something to do with Israel when it comes to relationship, blood relationship. Some people believe that the Igbo
recordings just got better.
Sorry, the advert.
Hey, it's Dana from Streamyard. I'm so excited to announce that
can be traced from Israel, or Israel can be traced from Igbos. That means we have a kind of connection. That is why when there is any attack on Israel, we will be the first one. The Igbos will be the first one to raise alarm. The Igbos will be first people to change their profile pictures to Israeli flag to show solidarity with the Israelites. But Israel have never shown solidarity with us.
You see where you are getting it completely wrong. Who told you Israel have not shown solidarity to you? Who told you? During the war, find out. Israel were the ones that gave us pilots. that flew jets so that we were able to compete with the zoo in that fight that they trained our pilots, Israel. So what you don't know, please, if somebody is requesting to come in, that's one Amaka Palmer. I will bring you in, but I need to see you. Something happened on my broadcast a few days, 3 or 4 days ago. Somebody I brought in began to show some corrupt pictures on my device, and that video was taken out by YouTube. So I'm not going to take that risk again. So if you're coming in, you are still in the room, I would like to see your face before I bring you in. You may not show your face on the stage, but just show me especially if I don't know you, show me your face on the camera, so that I will know it's you. If you don't show me, I won't take the risk of bringing somebody in, especially those that I don't know. I'm sorry. Amaka Palmer, show me the face. Show me your face. So if you cannot show me your face, I'm sorry. I will not be able to bring you in. Thank you. So Israel has been with us. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, like I said before. But can I see you like this? Okay. Why are you wearing a mask? Okay. Remove it. Just remove it. Let me see. Don't vex. What mask can for it? I don't trust that. I'm sorry. All right. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was welcomed. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was welcomed to Israel, and they gave him a home when they were hunting him to take him down, to buy him. Do you understand? So up to today, so many Israeli, activists, I am telling you, they are some of the people that stand so rock solid with us. How many of you know Hananya Naphtali? There's one of our sisters, Livid. There's one of our sisters in Finland. I've forgotten that her name again. Israelis. Someone like Hananya Naphtali. There's no protest, there's no rally that Biafrans do in Israel that he doesn't go. And he is a personal friend of our prime minister. How many of you know that Benjamin Netanyahu is a personal friend to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He has even spoken about Biafra. But Biafra is not yet a sovereign nation. So the way Israel will express themselves now will be different. It will be subtle. It will be wise. It will be discreet. So don't say because you have not seen Israel bombarding the airwaves and all that. No. There is a support from Israel. I want to tell you, support from Israel is there. So don't be sentimental and say, even if you are, keep it to yourself at least. Respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Some of you will say, I love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but the people that saved Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's life, you want to say things against them? Israel spared Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They sustained him. Do you understand? So you have to be very careful. I am very sure that your wisdom is no more than that of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You that is talking. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know that made him to pitch tent with Israel, you don't know it. What Mazi Simon Ekpa knows, tomorrow, security meetings. Mazi Simon Ekpa is being invited in Israeli security meetings. Security. You know that Israel they don't joke with their security. But to trust your prime minister and have meetings with him, security. So why will you be making such broadcasts and be talking? You don't know. You don't know. Just keep quiet. You can express your sentiment within, but one day, please, for the sake of finance, man, make you go to honor. Because you don't know. You don't know what is going on. You don't know. You don't know. I am telling you, look, the people that have identified the connection we have especially spiritual connection, divine connections that we have, the bloodline that we have. It's not by accident. It's not mistake. It's not by patronage. Everything is true. Israel, they are the children of heaven. They are the people that bear the same name, the way we bear name of God. It is Israel. They don't just give name like that, but with meaning. Let me bring in my people that are in the room. I'm sorry, Amaka Palmer, I'm still not convinced. I'm very sorry. Choose Eda, please take the microphone. If you have a little bit of insight into what I'm saying, we can talk about it.
Yeah. Pastor Van Van Van. My brother. Must say good morning. Other one call good morning from this side. Yeah. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And God bless all of us in the room. And bless those that are on the comments section. Well, like what you just said, is a kind of is a kind of teaching to my own thinking, to those who don't know the real entanglement between we and the Israel. Because it is easier said than done. There was something that you just said now, that Israelis, Star of David was in Africa before British came. My brother, I that is talking to you, the Star of David, it was in my community before these people came. They stole it away from us. Hello? Are you hearing me?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, they stole it from us. I don't know, these people, some of us that didn't grow in village, some of them that was opportune to be trained in outside their community. Definitely their brain, I'm not saying that the guy does not have sense, so he has sense. Their brain must not be exactly equally with the people that was born rooted. Like I myself, I was born rooted. I knew some things that I was taught of. So I like the way you channel the teaching. So those who has mouth so much, so wide, that can able to talk whether they know or they don't know. Those people that came, that was arrested, they were arrested in my community.
You see?
And they came in that community in order to pay homage.
Okay.
And they are still coming. They will still come now. And this time, anything that happens to any of them again, even just ordinary confrontation, anybody that tries that, we go down. Let all of us finish once. Because it is time. After the death of John the Baptist, kingdom of God suffered violence, and those by violence will take it by force. Enough is enough. You see the name we call ourselves Igbo. Yes, that name Igbo was extracted from Hebrew. It was extracted from Hebrew. From there, like now, I want to give you one little scenarios example. There was a time during the time of Bakassi. They were saying, there was one slang that were saying, Onwelo, 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 Onwelo. Did you remember that? That Onwelo, it wasn't Onwelo. It was just a kind of slang. And that Onwelo, people are taking it now. That is real language, that real interpretation of that Onwero. That Onwero means it is from, that is the original language of that Onwero. Onwero, not Onwelo. So now it has become the favorite language for those who are coming up. And those that are coming up are those who are infiltrating our language, not to be, they are the one making it adulterating our language, not to be accurate refutai how it's supposed to be in original.
Mm.
So now that was Hebrew, was that they call Igbo, but it was many years gone that they began to filter it in a little way that it can suit to everybody, because that Hebrew is a threat to everybody. You see, when they were saying, I remember the teaching that a Mazen and the Kanu gave, that some Igbo came from Egypt, some came from different places, some come. Yeah, it was truth. Do you know why it was truth? Because people don't know the meaning of Ndibo. This Ndibo are that people we kept on referring on. When during that famine in the ancient time, thousands of years gone, they left from our place.
Okay.
And as they left, people were still there. Because that Joseph, I think Joseph, his father now Benjamin and etc., all of them, according to us, they named them. Those people, they have brothers, they have sisters. That's their father that they went and bring. He has brothers, he has sisters, he has people there. But they came and they picked their father and those who are capable of going trekking to such far distance. So now they went. Those their brothers are still there. And when it became very, very tough for them, some decided to go back. Some of them decided to go back to where they come from in the ancient time. They began to trace their roots, because in Africa we have spiritual power. It's not evil. We have spiritual power. Those who are prophets then, they began to trace their root back. And so many of us come back. So many of us, those who come in different places. It's not everything that I'm supposed to tell you here, because even now, some of us knew. But fear of Nigeria, because of the evil that they were taught of, we are making them to be scared. Instead of somebody to call what he knows as truth, he'll be trying to paint it in white and black. But we refuse from my side to dangle with that kind of nonsense. Man die go. That is life we are. In fact, it's okay. I don't blame the brother. Once he can able to open his mouth to say so, fine. We correct him. He didn't know that during that time, it was Israelis that was bringing food to us during the war.
Yeah.
They were the one bringing food to us before Gary Gabon and Oka Gabon. If not that Nigeria, they plan evil against us. They began to destroy the places that flight was dumping things for us. That was how it happened. And the world decided not to. Did you see what is happening? That thing that is happening in Gaza now, or Palestine. Their leaders are senseless, and that is senseless and idiotic. Look at it now. They are crying. Okay, maybe they killed 2,000 people of Israel. Now Israel is ready to wipe them off. Is it not senseless? They are ready. If I am the one, I will wipe them off from existence. Let them know anywhere they like, let them go and stay there and do their life. That side will be history. Nonsense people. How can I support a terrorist? Well, Nigeria that we are into, they are bringing terrorists from all parts of all right around the world to come and kill his own people. His own people. Somebody who said that is your own. They are employing terrorists to come and kill them. Your own person. You don't want me to go. No road. Check the whole East. No road. No light. No hospital. No school. No life amenities. Nothing. And they are forcing us, because all this nonsense that they are doing now is for them to force us out. Planned by British. For them to force us out so that the Fulanis will come from back and occupy our place. And we said Gridai. That's why this murderer, they call Hope Uzodinma. In fact, we are waiting for him. We're waiting for him. I think he's. In fact, if I am to say, I'm sorry because I'm provoked now, but I don't want to watch it out. You see that Ikonso house. If he refuses for that Ikonso to be Ikonso house, let it be crushed. And another suggestion that I'm trying to bring out now, that those guys that are collecting money on the road, let us hunt for them. Let it be in our channel. Let us hunt for them, because they are the ones sabotaging. That is picking money for these people and delivering for them, so that our people will be paying extraordinary money. For what? No road, no light, no nothing, and you are taxing me every day. This cocaine smoker, they call Anambra State governor, that is smoking cocaine, has nothing upstairs. He is going to be, although everybody have seen his result, is going to
Thank you. Let's allow other people to talk too. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot to say. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm a go Olympic now.
Yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Let's see. Do we have Carlos chat? Are you there? Carlos chat, are you there? Grace Onye, are you there?
Yes, Pastor Vam.
Go ahead.
my brother, it's a wonderful topic you have on, and I have to be. I'm so deep in this. It's unbelievable.
Good.
I deal with a rabbi that is 100 years old.
Give it a shot. That's what I want. I want people that are deep in this. Please, that person that came in before, Amaka Palmer, I didn't know. I was not convinced if that person is genuine. I'm sorry. If you want to come back, you can come back if you're genuine.
Yeah,
I will give it a try.
The rabbi.
Yeah, go ahead.
The rabbi, I wouldn't mention his name. He's 100. He just turned 100 this year.
Okay.
He gave me a map. I'm going to look for that map and send it to you.
Good.
So the map is that there's no ocean. There's no demarcation from Israel to Igbo land.
Wow.
Back in days. So he said we are the children of God. When the earth shifted, there was a division. So the ocean came much later. And that's how most of us couldn't go back there, or they couldn't come back to us. So, and he pointed out so many different things, like something like we call in Igbo land, we call Ewi. Ewi is the general name for goat, but in Israel, is the he goat that is called Ewi. And it's the he goat. And if you check our language, there's no other place that you can attach our language to than Israel. Okay, for instance, this one might be funny, but Netanyahu in our language is look at yesterday. Netanyahu.
Netanyahu. Wow.
Netanyahu is there's no other similarity in other places. So something like Ada is female children in Igbo land too. So there's so many similarities, and our way of life is the same way. There's no other place you will find circumcision and all those things in
exactly.
culture.
Circumcision is a very important point. That's circumcision.
Yes, because that's what God told Abraham to do.
The covenant, yeah.
So it's only in our culture and their culture, and the same 4 market days we have is what they have too.
Wow.
Yeah, the same 4 market days, and how our circumcision is done back in the days is after 2 market days. That's after 8 to 8 days, which is 2 weeks. The same thing with them.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you look at what we made the Akwete with, that's the Shira. The Shira, we know how to make it, and Israel know how to make it. And let me give you the one who will blow your mind off. there's a tree we call Ofo. Ofo is only grown in Israel and in Igbo.
Wow.
You cannot find it from any other place. Ofo shapes itself. You know, it falls down shaped by itself. He told me that covenant, the Ark of Covenant was made by that Ofo, and the same Ofo is in Igbo land. You cannot find it any other place.
Wow.
Yes. And if you remember, we always say Aiji Ofo. That's how the Ofo thing is. So it's a very sacred tree. So there's a lot of things. I will look for the map and all this thing and send it to you. You will see.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So we are the same. And then people talking about they're not helping us. How did they remember that our prime minister said, what you don't know is older than you.
He's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you and older than you.
Yeah.
Same thing. Could they ask themselves, how did Onyendu ended up in Israel?
Israel,
after missing for so many years.
Yes.
So there's more they don't know. And even where chosen an Igbo, all the same thing had back in days. So exactly. So many things. I'll send you what the guy gave me. This is a rabbi that is 100 years old. This June. And he brought so many things. He called me my daughter. He called my husband the brother. He said we're all related. And if you check our color, except for the people that is mixed with the Fulanese now.
Yes.
We look like them. They look like us. Look at inand and look at Netanyahu, anybody in Israel.
Somebody's asking you where the rabbi is he from Israel or is he a Biafran rabbi?
No, it's from Israel. It's Israel. It's Israeli, and it's Israeli. Yeah. And I have this tribe and everything in Israel. So he knows more about Biafran war than I do. So they know we are related. The only thing is that he told me, which might be his own idea, I don't know, but he said the reason why Israelis didn't go to evacuate all Biafrans back to Israel or something is because we have stayed too long, and that nuclear love thing they have is almost eradicated because we get into money. So that's what greediness, actually, from Nigerian Zoological Republic. The greediness rub off on us. But we used to have a lot of love and can die for one another back in the days. But it's slowly wearing off. So they know more about Nigeria than you, Biafra, than you and I. And they know the evil in Nigeria. So they know we are related. There's no other language that you will see female children being called Ada, except in Israel. You see? So there's so many similarities.
This is incredible. Yes. You know, there's so many things.
He gave me a lot of book, a lot of things explaining our culture more than us. So I can send it to you. Or when I see you in Finland, I will hand it over to you.
Please, I would like to. Yeah, I will be in Finland.
I'll give you both the map and the books he gave me, and I'll tell the rabbi that I'm going to see you. And he might give me more.
Please, can you speak with this rabbi and let him know that we would like to have 1 or 2 sections with him to lecture us on these things? I'm sure he will be ready to do that. Hello, are you still there?
He can, but he can't come to Finland because he don't travel anymore, you know.
No. Yeah. He can call us either on phone on a live program like this, or we'll send him a link to lecture us.
Yes, if I had gotten you earlier, he was in my business a while ago.
Please
So
speak to him. I will make another part of this program whereby he will tell us more of this. Some of these are people that are already feeling abandoned or feeling rejected or feeling that maybe Israel doesn't care about us, what is happening. He will give us a better picture of what we don't know.
He would love to. Even some of their people that saw the map, they were shocked because it was like they said like Oka and Enugu, no water, demarcation. So you can walk from Israel to Biafra.
There's something I can relate with now.
Yes.
Our brother just made a comment. He said Israelis love money more than also. That is very correct. My brother, my elder brother, the same mother with me, he lived in Israel for 12 years. He explained to me how Israelites love money a lot. You know what they say, Igbo love money. It's the same way. Israelis, they don't joke with money. And they are very hardworking, like us.
Yeah.
No, he said an Israeli man,
but the difference is that a lot of Israelis will lay down their life for the entire nation to become Israel. And when they have a child, they take him to a synagogue and tell that the Holocaust happened because of this and that. And they swear a child as young as 2 or 3 will swear that it will never happen again. That's why they're all dedicated. They don't have really army. Everybody is army in Israel.
Everybody. Yes. You're correct.
So that's the difference. Remember what happened in Europe when they were pandering the money and they were secretly handling. An Israeli has to sacrifice. You know, he didn't mind going to jail, but he took most of that money to Israel. So that's typical of their life. Only few, like our Onyendu, Odogumoke the dragon, and you and other people that can sacrifice. We don't. Oh yeah, guys, not you know. Yeah, that's the problem.
Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting.
There's a lot of similarity. I'm gonna get in touch with the rabbi and tell me, we'll communicate. I'll send my WhatsApp to you so that way we can fix it.
Please, that would be very good. I will appreciate that. If you have my number, in case you don't.
Yeah, I have it. I've called you different times too.
Okay, please send me a message so that I will know it's you. So that I will save your number and I'll send you my direct line so that we can talk.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I will. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks.
Right. Yeah. I would really love us to meet with this rabbi to give us a little bit of lecture on this. You know, my brother lived in Israel for 12 years. My elder brother. He told me some of these things that our sister is saying, and a little bit of what the comment our brother senator made. He said, Israelis, they don't joke with money. Oh. They love money. If an Israeli will give you a job to do, maybe he tell you, okay, we'll agree for this job will be done in 2 hours. He said, I will pay you 80 pounds or 80 shekels for this job. And he anticipate that you're going to do it for 2 hours. If you finish that job in 1 hour, for him to give you that 80 shekel, you say, but this job was supposed to be for 2 hours. You finish it, he will be, how would I can't like this. They love money, They love money. So he explained these things to me, and I'm beginning to relate. Why when they said people like Rego too much, people like Rego. So could it be that it is also in our DNA that we share the same? It's because of the efulefus that we have now among us. They were the mixed multitudes that followed us from Egypt. Wow. And this saying that most of the occupants in Israel today are not genuine Israelites. Most of them, maybe not all of them, most of them, but the land itself and the original people, we are connected. We are connected. No, we are connected. The original people. We are connected. So that is one thing you must know. So when you want to criticize, when you want to say things, please bear it in mind that, you know, what you don't know is bigger than you. Where your knowledge reach, people they will know more than. So me, I know they go where I know Sabi. I say things that I know. I say things that I know. We can't wait to have him on this platform. Yes, honestly, please, Grace, really talk to him. If you talk, he's a rabbi, and most rabbis, they like to teach, they like to lecture. So I would like for us to have that rabbi lecture us, even if it is for 30 minutes, to tell us some of the things we do not know about our connection with Israel. Biafran War caused all our changes because I went home before the war, and after the war, I was shocked to see many changes in them. Even love disappeared. I'm telling you, Biafran War affected us a whole lot, according to our mommy. The only difference is that they can betray their brothers for money. The only difference is that they can't. I'm sure you want to say they can't. Is that what you wanted to say? But you wrote, the only difference is that they can. Maybe there is a T missing there. The only difference is that they can't betray their brother for money. Yes, generally they won't. But remember that Judas was an Israeli can't. Remember that Judas was also an Israelite. Remember. So there will always be Sabo. There will always be Sabo. But majority of them, you know, they have their interests at heart. Majority of them. So you will always look. The truth is that it is true that you have betrayers among us, but naturally and you know, naturally, Igbos will love to help ourselves. Naturally, Igbos will love to help ourselves. You know, if you listen to that analysis that MC Jollof gave, you will understand how far Igbos have gone, Biafrans have gone, how far we have gone, and how we are able to help ourselves, how a community will identify somebody who is more educated, and then the community will sponsor that person to go to school. It was in our, you know, our gene. We did it before. And so the fact that there are bad people today doesn't mean that generally Biafrans are bad. No. Yeah. Rabbi, we the Biafrans would love to have you talk to us. I hope the Rabbi should watch our program and see that there's a popular demand for him to come and speak to us. Yeah. Let me see whether we can play. Let's play a game. Let's continue to play that what our brother was saying in his audio. Yeah, if there's anybody that wants to come in, please do come in. Let me continue to play this.
I have never seen our flags rolling all over the place in the state of Israel. The time you will see our flag raised up in Israel is when Biafrans are in a peaceful protest. The Biafrans will be the one to.
I don't know if this is playing out there. Okay. He was saying here that he has never seen our flag being flown in Israel. That Israelis don't fly our flag. That the only time he sees our flag flying in Israel is when there is a peaceful protest. And that's when our flag fly. Let me tell you, remember, take sentiment out of all these things people are doing. Do you expect Israel to be flying our flag? Biafra is not yet a sovereign nation. And individuals that support us, they can have our flags as souvenir. Just like we are going to Finland with some of our flags. We're going to give it to Finnish people. They're going to have our flags. But as a nation, they may not fly our flag openly or in their government houses. or as government officials, but individuals, whether they are government officials or not, you can give them flag and they will have, this is Biafra flag. But the fact that you did not see Biafra flag flying in Israel does not mean that Israel does not support you. Do you understand? So this our brother must remove sentiment. You go too sentimental. Biafra is not yet a sovereign nation. If we were a sovereign nation now and we are supporting the nation of Israel, and other nations will acknowledge Biafra, and then Israel will refuse to acknowledge Biafra, that is when you will complain. And your complaint will be accepted, will be acknowledged. But you cannot be complaining now that you are still fighting to have Biafra, identified as a nation or acknowledged as a nation. Do you understand what I mean? So you don't begin to bear grudges with Israel because they are not flying your flag. And we haven't got embassy there also to make our flag fly. When our liaison office, for example, kicks off in Israel, our liaison office, we can put our flag in front of our liaison office. Our liaison office in America, didn't you see our flag flying there? In the US, our liaison office in South Korea, did you not see our flag flying there? Yes, our flags will fly in our liaison offices. And as long as that liaison office is registered for Biafra, the nation there, they're not going to tell you to pull down your flag. Or me, as a Biafran now, I can choose to hang my flag in my window and make it fly. The government are not going to tell me to remove it because this is Italy, that flag should not fly. Any Italian that loves me and loves Biafra can fly it. I bet you, if you go to Israel, you will see some Israelis that support what we are doing that have our flags in their homes. Like our brother and our friend, Hananya Naftali. Hananya, I can bet you, has Biafra flag because he goes everywhere with them. And they must have gifted him our flag. And he will individually fly the flag. Do you understand? So forget about this sentiment, my brother. Don't be this one no reach quarrel at all. Quarrel no supposed there for this one at all. Not be quarrel. So let me go back and hear what he said again.
To raise the flag over there. We cannot see the Israelis holding our flag to show they are proud of us. You see, we have shown many countries like we have shown many countries that we are willing to work with them in partnership, in relationship. We have carried flag of Russia all over the place, and we were massacred. Russia said nothing about it, despite seeing our flags rolling across Biafra land in solidarity, in partnership, in recognition of them in our land.
You see? So now, are you going to be fighting Russia and fighting everybody because you fly their flag and then they did not come to fight for you? Do you understand? No. You are in solidarity. And you don't even know what those flags will be doing for you when you really are in their need of them. Do you know that what took place in Niger recently, that Russia supported them systematically because they saw that the people were calling for them and waving their flags and all that? Because Russia saw the action and the interest they were developing for Russia. And Russia was willing to give support. Russia didn't send their foot on ground, but that moral support was there. Do you understand? We have gotten such moral support from Israel also. Bibi Netanyahu have given his support. I've listened to a video where he mentioned about Biafra. Some of our friends in the army of Israel have given their support also. Look, what we are doing now is negotiating with them to make them know how serious we are. So when it is time for us to really need them, they will bring that support. Do you understand? Somebody is requesting to come in. All right, I love that. Please hope you are putting on your shirt. Don't show up without shirt on. No. Ikeduchi, okay. Hope you are not okay.
I'm with my shirt.
Okay, good. All right. Do you have something to add?
Yes. What I have to add is, please, we have not gotten our own nation yet, but we are about to. Yeah. And this Israel, we are saying they are our brother, yes. They are our brother when we follow the history. But since they kidnap our leaders, they have not done anything, and they are seeing our leaders in their country praying, doing everything with them.
Who told you they have not done anything? Have you been following this program? Did you just?
I follow you every time. You day here even. It's like me and you they sleep. Yes, I've never joined you video like this, but I do call you WhatsApp before. Every time.
Listen to me. Did you join us from the beginning? Have you heard some of my guests that joined this program?
No. No.
You're just coming in now.
Yes.
So because you're just coming in now, no the rush. We have addressed all these things. You are saying we have not seen Israel support us. When Mazin Namdekano, they were chasing him to kill him. Which people secured him and kept him alive?
Exactly. They did that one. Yeah, they did that.
What are you saying?
What I'm saying is this.
Listen now. Listen. Don't jump the gun.
Okay.
Do you know the level of communication and connection our Prime Minister is doing or having with the Israelis? Do you know that our Prime Minister have security meetings with Israel?
Okay, I saw him the day he traveled and when he's coming back, yes.
He even made a post about it.
Yes, I saw him. Yeah, I saw him. Yes.
So when he tell you that what you don't know is bigger than you, what do you expect? Yes. Do you want Israel? Do you want Israel to wait now? Don't rush. We'll talk. Do you want Israel to come now and carry gun and begin to fight Nigeria? No. That Israel
No.
So we should be very intelligent now.
Yes. But what inside this thing now, if it's more so that we will fight, we'll fight our own fight. It's must.
Yes, exactly.
And and we never know the country who get develop love on us that will help us. That's why we are going. Yes, that we don't need to be against anybody, because those people we think that will be our enemy now might be our helper in future. That is what I'm saying. Yes. So we will not just develop love to these people or to these people. The person you know might do what? Disappoint you. The person you hate will help you.
There's a point we have established, which you need to understand, is our connection with Israel. It is not because we want to patronize them.
Okay.
We want to buy them. That's why we are carrying their flag or whatever. We have a connection.
Yes, it's good.
Whether you like it or not, it's the truth. We have connection.
Yes.
So,
because
that's what we're trying to establish. So
yes,
we understand that.
Yes, because our own is about to happen. Because no time. Understand? But I'm happy now. I joined this your live video today. I've been trying it all this day, but this evening I said I must get it, and I'm getting it. So anytime you're online.
Look at the comment somebody made now, which is true. He said, even Mazin Namdekano said in one of his programs that the only place he will be safe is in Israel.
He said it. He said it. I heard it. Because
do you know the reason why?
I follow every one of you from A to Z. Yes. So no, continue. You are really trying. You are really trying. Yeah, because the way you use your voice to fire is too much. It's too much. But there's one thing. There's one thing. I'm from Imo State. I'm on Imo State.
Okay.
From Owerri direct.
Okay.
You see this sit at home. Owerri is not observing it. Something need to be done. I am telling you.
They are observing it. Maybe some areas are stubborn. Some people are stubborn, but Owerri.
But let me tell you. Yes. Let me tell you now. I'm from Owerri. You see, Douglas, Wedra Road, Ikenebu, Bank Road to Okigwe roundabout. You see the whole of this place. I was watching it for yesterday. I was very angry. Very busy. I was very angry. My brother was there videoing it. After videoing it, he sent it to me. I was very angry. And that is exactly why I kept to this very broadcast now. Something must be done. And our people must take a lesson to respect this struggle. I don't care who it is.
Don't worry. When I go to years ago.
Thank you.
Okay, may have Nanya.
Yes. Exactly one Gani.
Thank you.
Come get with you. Na ihe ka adọgbu elu onwe yourself. Amam na ihe aka life hard yourself. Chineke.
Thank you. The guy is funny. Asli ihe ka adọgbu elu onwe na ma not talk Yeah, don't worry. Or some of those places they are showing you, some of the pictures they show you, they will come and show you after sit at home. Some of the video they show you, actually, some of them are after sit at home. During the sit at home, I'm telling you, they don't bond them well, make them come out. They don't bond them well, make them come out. I'm telling you. So some propaganda people will come and show you videos and pictures after sit at home, and then they are propaganda people. Or where it's locked down on Mondays. I'm telling you. Yeah. Thank you very much. No, we are not hearing you again. You are just in the room. We're not hearing you again. You're not hearing you again. Thank you. All right. Okay. He's still talking inside the room. He doesn't know that we're not hearing you. Okay. Let's see. Let's continue to listen to this our brother. Let's hear him. Okay.
They keep calm and mute as if they did not see it. But if we burn his Russian flag, had it been that we burn Russian flag, even one in our land, they will quickly react and comment on it. But when we carried Russian flag in the Biafran territory and we were mowed down by the Nigerian security forces, Russia never spoke about it, even holding their own flag.
You don't know what you are saying. This guy, I don't need to play. I don't need to play this guy. This guy is a propagandist and a confused person. You get where I go listen to our rich, I will begin curse him. You know, he's talking about if you burn Russian flag now, Russia will come for you. How many people do you see burning American flag? Does America go after you because you burn their flag? We have seen people burning Israeli flag. Do they go after you because you burn Israeli flag? This guy is just talking nonsense. You know, that's why it is not everybody that is meant to broadcast. Because you have emotion, you just come and be broadcasting, talking. No. You have to talk with wisdom, with sense. Don't just say anything you know. Or anything that comes out from your mouth. You just talk. Russia will not attack you because you burn their flag. Do you understand? They say if we burn Russian flag, you see them come and talk about. If you like, burn 1 million Russian flag. Did you burn Russia? If you like, burn. Do you know how many times all these Palestinians they burn Israeli flag, they burn American flag? Every day in Iran, they be crying, death to USA, death to USA. That's what they keep saying. Did America attack them because they said death to USA? Yeah? Did America attack them because they said death to USA? No. But let them try and release one bomb or shoot one bullet, just one bullet, bah, into America. You see what America will do to them. Did you see what is happening in Gaza now? Did Israel attack Gaza since? No. But these terrorists, when they attack Israeli citizens, look at the bombardment in Gaza. If Israel is not stopped now, within the next few days, Gaza will become like rubble. It will become like rubble. Do you understand? So let us use sense. Let us use sense. Please, do you want me to play the voice? Do you want to hear the voice? If you want to hear it, I will play it again for another 10 or 15 minutes. Otherwise, if nobody is coming in, we'll talk about something else. If you want me to play it, let me know. Meanwhile, there is a message I got today from someone very special to us, that there is a speculation. You know, we don't take anything lightly, especially in the zoo, that they are planning to come into our schools in Biafra land and inject our children with some substance we don't know what it is, in the name of immunization or injection. You know, there is a speculation like that. Please tell your people in Biafra land, if they hear say, bam, say they are calling children, come, oh, they want to give them injection, oh, immunization in school, oh, do not allow your children to go. Do not allow your children to go at all. They should not partake in any injection or any immunization whatsoever, because the message has it that they have put some substance in those injections to injure our children, so they can do anything. Please be very careful in Biafra land. Be very, very careful. Some of these thank you. Some of these governors, thank you, mommy, thank you. Some of these governors, they will collect money and they can do anything. They will send in, you know, Fulani nurses to come and inject our children with demonic substance. Please don't allow your children to go. Once they come and give you any news or any message, they say we should come to school tomorrow early or come so and so place for immunization or special injection, don't go. Even the COVID that they gave last time, you can see now that they are turning back. They're even regretting why people took the shots. They are regretting it because they lied to us. They lied to us. So many lies. They lied to us. So if they bring that story again, now nobody will even listen to them. Nobody will listen to them. So please do not allow your children to go. Let this message go everywhere. Please share, if possible, cut this part of this message and let it go viral. Please warn them in Biafra land. I beg of you, warn them in Biafra land that they should be very, very careful, especially the children's schools. They should be very, very careful. Thank you very much. That being said, remember that our convention is just behind the corner. Our convention is behind the corner and everything is set. We are good to go. Our Prime Minister have surveyed the venue. He said it is top notch. Everything is good to go. I told us in the afternoon, if you are yet to pay for your meal, you bought your ticket, you have got your flight, you didn't pay for meal, you didn't pay for your meal, please, you need to pay for the meal. $60 for the meal. If you don't pay, I wonder how you're going to get your meal served. You don't need to be afraid or bothered or be worried about the safety or the healthiness or the security around your meal. Everything is secured. Everything will pass through security. You don't need to worry. Please, you don't need to worry. Pay for your meal so that, well, some of you might want to go there fasting, which is okay. I know one of our sisters that said she will be fasting all through. That's fantastic. You can do that. Maybe some people will just be on water or some liquid, which is okay. It depends on what you want to do. Please, Please pay for your meal. Like Vam, me, I will eat because I'll be going up and down with camera and with covering the event. So why will I not eat? I will eat. So you need to prepare yourself. Finland is going to be fantastic. I'm telling you, it will be awesome. It will be awesome. The zoo is already panicking. They are panicking. I can assure you, they are panicking. They don't know what is coming. They are panicking. They are panicking because they don't know what will happen after that convention. The rate, the preparation our prime minister have already made before, yesterday that he got back to Finland. Everything is frightening them. It's frightening them. And it's so interesting because they don't have access to our prime minister. Let me tell you something. Do you know that from the military source I got, the zoo military, they are preparing everything they have to do what they can to stop Mansa Monekpa. Mansa Monekpa is the threat the zoo is facing today. I'm telling you, a top military personnel, a very senior man in the Navy. It is not them say, a senior man in Nigerian Navy called me and told me, even send me voice notes, which if I get the permission of our prime minister, I will play it. I'm telling you of what senior military personnel are saying. I have the voice note, but I need to get the permission of PM to play it. You understand? They are afraid. Senior military personnel, Ndoga the military, Simon, they frighten them. Biafra, they shake them. They are most of them are no longer in support of what the zoo is doing. Senior men, the zoo is gone. I'm telling you. So those that are not with us now, I pity for you. I pity for you. If you are not with us now, when are you going to join? Is it when we have gotten it already? I pity for you, honestly. Because if you don't join now, yeah. By the time we have settled in completely, I don't know where this lesson is flying from. By the time we have settled in completely, no. There will be no room for distraction. There will be no room for distraction whatsoever at all. There will be room for distraction. So you better belong now. Now is the time. Even your Bible says, now is the acceptable time. Now, today is the day of salvation. Not tomorrow, today. Jesus na-asị n'ugbu a bụ oge. Akwụkwọ nsọ na-asị n'ugbu a bụ oge. Ekwensu na-aghọrị gị si n'oge fọdụrụ. Ị pụrụ ịgwa m ihe ga-eme echi. Jesus na-asị n'ugbu a bụ oge. Akwụkwọ nsọ na-asị n'ugbu a bụ oge. Ekwensu na-aghọrị gị si n'oge fọdụrụ. Ị pụrụ ịgwa m ihe ga-eme echi. Lagbaja in trouble. Onye mara. Onye mara. Onye mara. O nwere onye mara ihe ga-eme echi. Jesus said, now is the time. The Holy Bible is saying that this is the time. Even the scripture says that this is the time. Can you say what will happen tomorrow? Jesus said that this is the time. Even the Bible said that the time has come. But the devil lied to you that there is still time. Can you say what will happen tomorrow? Onye mara. Onye mara. Onye mara. O nwere onye mara ihe ga-eme echi. Lagbaja is in trouble. It's not a joke. Lagbaja, the army chief, they are in trouble. They are panicking. And one thing that is they cannot explain is that they will gather their army, equip them with weapons and everything, send them to Biafra land. They don't return. They don't return. They do not return. That's why some of them were complaining. I heard their voice. They were complaining. Who the one said, I know they go. Let you better release that young man. That's what they're crying now. They should release him. Let them release Masin Namdekano. Release him. Why are they even holding him? Yeah? Then one of them said, it is time for us to take over the armies. They said it is time for them to do coup. And they are planning to take over themselves. We are getting ready for our freedom. We are getting ready for our freedom. Thank you so much, everyone that have joined me. Yeah. Somebody say, please keep some things you hear out of the air so that the person can still tell you more. Thank you. Yeah, I know. And we have lots of intel. I'm telling you. Some voice notes that when we play it here, you will say, ah. See, when I stand gidigbam, I'm telling you, as I stand gidigbam with Prime Minister, I know what I see. I know what I see. So if you are not yet standing gidigbam, one day you better join me. You better join me. That is why anybody that is fluctuating, like NEPA light, NEPA light used to fluctuate. It go up, dim, and well, let me remove this thing. I don't know why this thing is still on my screen. Like NEPA lights. Don't be like NEPA light. Don't be like NEPA light. Even the gods are speaking. There's a voice note I posted earlier. I would have played it now, but I've already posted it. So go on my channel and watch it. On Raf Chiamaka TV. Go there and watch it. I titled it The Voice of the Gods. The voice of the gods. Very powerful spiritualist that got message, very direct message for Biafrans and for our PM. I posted it. So go and listen to it. I've already shared it on YouTube. My mentor, Pastor Van Van, we Biafrans love you and you. We are proud of you, GCK. Thank you very much. Chigozie Akabodo. Thank you very much. Mr. Van Van Van, you are special. Thank you very much. God bless you. Thank you very much. But when I suffer the praise person, you get one when they don't praise. So now anyone begin wage war with Prime Minister. The praiser, I got a hanging cloth like this. Odeko can bread the Mirimara. And it is a don't arrive. It is a people don't know. You can't begin the set blue for PM. Come on, bring that by your hand, sister. Come on, bring that. You go and check those that have fought PM. No, look for them. Where are they today? Now, I know where I'm coming from. If you guys remember the 360 degrees, you remember 360 degrees? You will learn a lesson. You will learn a lesson. And some of you might learn it the hard way. You might learn it the hard way. I'm telling you. If you don't already see the grace upon our Prime Minister, if you can't see it, ask God to open your eyes. I'm telling you. The thing that gives me joy is that when I sleep, I know that, yes, I will wake up one day in Biafra. I will wake up one day in Biafra. It gives me joy. It gives me so much joy and peace. So even if I don't have the things I want now, I know that when I have Biafra, I'm telling you, I will have everything. When I have Biafra, I will have everything. So that's why I am pursuing Biafra with everything in me. I am pursuing Biafra with my liver. I use my liver. They pursue Biafra. I'm telling you. Sometimes I go to bed 1 a.m. Go to bed 1 a.m. If I finish now, another call, maybe a call will come in, maybe from the government. I will answer call. I will talk sometimes 2 a.m. And I will wake up 5 a.m. Every day. I don't even know how I do it. But I know that the sacrifices will never be in vain. Biafra, Biafra will be a beautiful reward for so many of us. Very beautiful reward. That is why everything we have put in, We don't need to stop now. We have invested so much. Many people have invested lives. Lives have gone. There are some parents back home in Biafra land. They don't have young people anymore. They don't have men anymore. Biafra, the movement for Biafra, the struggle for Biafra have taken everything. And they are still standing. Some of them, you know, while they were hunted and died, they were crying and said, please, we are dying, but don't let us die in vain. Please get us Biafra. Please get us Biafra. And then somebody will be joking with it. Somebody will be looking for money. Hey? You think it's all about personal aggrandizement? Look at Ralph Wazurike today. All the money they gave him today is regretting. Now he knows that everything he did was just all gone. Gone. Then somebody will tell you, give me $200,000. I will bring Biafra for you. No, okay, if they give you that $200, the invest money that have been put into only bullets alone. It's not, that is, it's in billions. From Mazen Namdekan, since the inception of ESN even. Because every day, any bullet that goes out doesn't return back. It is replaced and it is money. Every Saturday we raise funds. We raise funds. Some people will put $5,000, $3,000. That's why I keep praying for our finance minister. Our finance minister have done so much. And other people as well have given so much to make sure that we get this. Isn't God Rabbi? So much have been given. Personal, you know, sacrifices for Biafra. Yeah? And they are willing to continue to give that. They didn't give that big, huge sum they kept giving to stop. Continue. They continue. Because for them, everything they have is worthless without Biafra. Without Biafra, everything you have is worthless. That's why I just look at all these billionaires in Nigeria and laugh at them. Only one zoo policy will use less them. And by the time that one zoo policy will use less them and Biafra come, do you think Biafra will make anything that will make them recover it quickly? And ignore some of our, you know, men, our people that have put in everything. You know, people will be remembered. People will be remembered. And I want to bet you that you will not be forgotten. You will not be forgotten. You will not be forgotten. So that's why anything you have now, please invest it in Biafra. It won't be in vain. It won't be in vain. Invest it in Biafra. Now the next thing they are planning, because they know we love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu so much, so they are trying to persuade him to make him come and say something against what our prime minister is doing. So that it will stop ESN or stop. You know, I don't even see it happening. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu coming to say he cancels ESN or Biafra Liberation Army. No, he will never do that. He will never do that. Is that my own Christian? Christian, open your camera. Let me be sure that it is you, Christian. Just open the camera, then you can close it back. Something happened to my channel the other day, so I'm very, very careful. Christian, is it you? Just open the camera. I'm not bringing you in. Okay, you can close it back. I see you now. You can close it back if you don't want. Let me bring you in now. I'll bring you out now. You can close it. All right. Christian, no vex. So, yeah, day before yesterday, I brought in somebody here with a familiar name, and the person came and brought nude out on my video, and that video was taken out. So that they are sending my program.
Yes.
So
yeah, I'm aware of that. You did well. You did well.
Yes.
So
if you look at that video now, you won't see it again. The video is not there. I intend to maybe do that video again, because that was a very powerful video that we did, and that son of perdition came to do that thing. Please go ahead, my brother.
Yes, bro. Yes. Long time no see. Yeah, but it is well, bro. Not wahala, not be too much, but wahala too much, but we thank God. You know, the program changed, everything changed, and also because I'm at home, and you know my usual problem at home. But this afternoon, I was at work. And brother Ugo 247.
Yeah.
So I was on his program. We really dealt with so many topics. And for you, actually, there's a video I sent to you on your WhatsApp. I don't know if you probably, it's today I sent it. You probably will not have seen it.
No, I've not seen it.
Okay,
I've not seen it.
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it this afternoon. It's about, I think this program is on Arise channel today. So obviously, but that brings me into the main program of the Biafra and Israel historic affiliation. Is a historic tie. Well, I don't know too much about it, but from the little I know, you can clearly see that there's that historic tie.
Yes.
There's this historic tie.
Your network
between the two in every way possible. When you talk in terms of Jews, even in Manchester, I live in. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. It was fluctuating before, but we can hear you now.
Yeah, it happens. You know, when I'm at home, it happens. That is my fear, actually. But yeah, when I was at work, you know, I spoke with Ugo, and everything went well. We spoke for a long time. But you said you can hear me, huh?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, if he continues, then I don't know. Maybe I try phone, or I don't know. Really, it's a problem I have.
Okay, now go ahead. Just go ahead.
Okay. So like I said, the historic tie manifests in so very many ways possible. In terms of money, approach to money is one, and in fact, during the Civil War, there's this guy in America. He's an elderly statesman now. He's called Henry Kissinger. I don't know if you heard about him. Henry Kissinger.
Yes. Kissinger, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. During the Civil War, when they were massacring Biafrans, he cried out to the American government. But you know what? As at this 1967, within that range, the influence of the British was so strong, really strong. So, but he cried out personally, he cried out to the government to say that these people being massacred, that these people are some of the Jews in Africa. He told the American government in that 1967.
Yes.
So even the British know these things. They know this. They know everything. They know whom the Biafrans are. They know. So obviously, history is there to just answer for some people who say, "Oh, what did they didn't do? They didn't do that." You don't expect Israel to carry fighter F-16 and come to DSS and begin to bombard it. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Everything is diplomacy, and when the time comes, everything shows. You don't know what is happening on the ground. You know, a lot of stuff goes on the ground. You know, so there's so many. But basically, as of this topic this afternoon, which will go, it was just this other guy. His name is Tony Inand, who is an idiot, by the way. Tony Inand, you must know him, right?
I know him.
He's a big idiot.
The map carrier.
Yeah. I think his name now is Ninas, because he's the only one doing Ninas now. He doesn't have people following him now, but he comes out. His name is Ninas now.
Okay.
So yeah, but there's something very, very amazing that happened today. No, that was yesterday. Okay. He was interviewed. So because for me, somebody may be wrong, but when he does something that is right, I acknowledge it. Now, he's a fool of the highest order. But yesterday he was just saying that Abike Dabiri, who is the former minister, well, still a minister, but he was he worked with Buhari. He worked with Buhari, and now he has transited into the Tinubu's administration. You must know, you know the name. Abike Dabiri, you know the name, right?
She was a newscaster before she joined the government. From the newscaster, she went into the House of Rep, and then now she becomes a minister of external affairs, foreign affairs, whatever. I know her, yeah.
Under Buhari,
yeah.
And it's now continued with. So obviously, what happened is I saw video in the past when these are some of the haters. That is haters of Ndibo. I am telling you the gospel truth. It is real. The hatred is real. So this is again, it points to the fact that connection between Igbo and Biafra, which people don't understand. You can never the zoo. You can as a Biafran, you can never please them. There's nothing you will do; they will still hate you. Even if you gather them and show them where they will still hate you. The jealousy is inbuilt. It's not. You hear what that one, the Ahmadu Bello or whatever it is. Back then, we probably were not born. Back then, the hatred and jealousy is real. The same applies to the Israelites. Israel, they anywhere they go, they succeed because the blessing of Chukwu Okabam is upon them. That is all what the hatred is all about. Even when Germany come after them, all over the world, the same thing you see in the zoo today about the Igbo. So this woman was going about telling people, nations around the world, that now Ndibo brings negative image to Nigeria. He was saying it. He goes about telling them that all this negativity you hear here and there. So Tony Nadi was saying yesterday that where is Abike Dabiri now? When his own principal, who is Tinubu, is a drug baron, is a money launderer, is a certificate forger. Where is he now to come and talk? Then Bajabia Mila, who is also he duped people in America. $20,000. He duped somebody, scammed somebody, and came back to the zoo and became a lawmaker. He became a lawmaker. So he stole money again from Nigeria as a lawmaker. Then he went and paid back the money he duped. Then the court in America, they just tried him and said, even though you pay the money back, nonetheless, a crime is a crime. The fact that you pay back does not take away the fact that you've committed a fraud. So what they did, they tried him and they revoked his license from America. He was a speaker of the National Assembly or thereabout, but now he's the chief of staff in this government. So you can see the lineage, how everything goes. Now, why am I saying this? That why there's also another guy who on YouTube, one man went to man, whatever, one babu. He always talk about how Ndibo. Where he say which time you hear about drug or this, is either Emeka or Ikechukwu or this and that. Just but the truth of the matter is that we know how these things, whole thing began. The Oluwole is everybody know about Oluwole in Lagos. This is where those forgeries started. So even if as a result of this strangulation and everything that they thrust upon Biafrans, that our people, no job, no opportunity, no whatever, people are going into this. They learn it from them because I'm not somebody, I don't try to discriminate, but I call it like it is. That is my own. So why do you go about telling people that Ndibo is one giving Nigeria a negative image when your own principle is fish rotting from the head? If the one who is the number one, who is the president, is involved in all this criminality, so you imagine what the ones following him will be. So where are you now to talk about it? Where are you? So obviously these things, when you see these things, you begin to wonder. Even this Abike Dabiri, to the extent that in Sudan, she was openly showing her hatred for Ndibo, that when they were evacuating Nigerian people, he did not want to evacuate. I don't know if there's a video that time. He did not want to evacuate.
Yes, I saw all those.
Even though the airline belongs to an Igbo man.
Some of our people in Indonesia prison that have written her, called her. She doesn't answer. She doesn't go for her. She doesn't assist them at all.
It's a natural hatred, my brother. Natural. It will never change. So my thing is this: any Biafran who doesn't see it as it's so open, so blatant, the hatred is natural. You think that you can, by being good or being one Nigeria or killing your people, you buy your way out of it. You are wasting your time because the hatred is real. It is real. So obviously, there's so many. There's I think what I wanted to say. So obviously, my brother, today me and Ugo, we spoke a lot on this very topic because before then was the one from Akinyemi, Bolaji Akinyemi, who also was a minister. You know, he was a minister. In fact, that is what really got me going. The interview on Arise TV, this was today. Okay. I think that's one I think I sent to you. He was on Arise TV with Rufai and Ruben Abate and the rest of them. So they were interviewing him about the war between Israel and Palestinian. Do you know what Bolaji said? He said so many things. And I went and I kind of Google, then I discovered that he's actually a Muslim. I didn't know that he's a Muslim. He said, so when they told him that the Palestinian Hamas, is it Hamas? Yeah, Hamas in Gaza, that they are terrorists. He said that they are not terrorists. That how can you call a freedom fighter a terrorist? This is what Bolaji Akinyemi said today. If you see this video on Arise, or if I send it to you, he was saying that you cannot call a freedom fighter a terrorist because they are fighting for their freedom. And I'm like, really? So why then do you people call IPOB terrorists when in actuality, IPOB is not a terrorist? They never pick up arms. They peacefully demonstrate on the street with a flag that we need referendum, we need freedom, and you start killing them before they finally decide to defend themselves, which is constitutionally allowed, you know? So, and he said so many things. He said that why the Palestinians cannot succeed or beat Israel is because when Palestinians fight, they fight against not only Israel, but they fight against America, they fight against British, they fight against Europe, because America will bring their ammunition to support Israel as against the Palestinians. He was saying all this. So there are uncountable number of things he said, and everything he was saying was more or less like a reflection of what the zoo is doing to Biafrans in Nigeria.
Exactly.
That is what got me. And I'm like, he said so many things. He said that if you refuse to give people freedom and opportunity, what do you expect them to do? That you cannot force them and cage them. And I was like, what? Everything he said, I can't even remember until if you watch that video. So I told you, I said, if our PM, because nobody beat our PM when it comes to analyzing video, it's untouchable. He is he's second to none when it comes to analyzing video. So I said to go try and make sure that our PM can lay a hand on it. That anytime you have a time, this is an eye opener. What a former prime minister said about Palestinian as against Israel. That Israel refused to do this, to do that, and that they should not be called terrorists. That for him, that they are freedom fighters. Because when Mandela I was like, really?
And under their nose there, it is happening in Biafra, and they are dealing with Biafrans. And that's an idiot. If you ask him about Biafra, ask him Nnamdi Kanu, he will tell you that Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist.
Exactly.
That's an idiot.
Ask
him about Nnamdi Kanu. Like one fool today that is fighting Tinubu. They call him David Hundeyin. David Hundeyin asked him about Simon Ekpa. He was insulting Simon Ekpa one day. I said, look at this idiot. And this is the person that is fighting Tinubu. And he's insulting Simon Ekpa. You see that these people are just, I don't know what to call them. And that David Huda, now ask him, now you see him, he will be supporting Palestine. He will support Palestine against Israel.
Yeah. You know, my brother, a guy like that, these are the type of people I wish or I pray that I have the opportunity to take them on one-on-one. As Jesus, because you see, their point is they are coming from that perspective of Pan-Africanism. It doesn't even work. Africa is not a country, it's a continent made up of many tribes, many, you understand what I mean? Many countries, many tribes. Now, Europe is the most sophisticated, most advanced continent in the whole world. Then you discover that they came to the realization that except the kind of fraction, the kind of grouped themselves according to regionally, tribally, there's no way they can prosper. Because except to agree, they cannot work together. The likes of this David Udein, I look at them, their naivety, the shallow-mindedness. How you tell Nigeria? Let me tell you, my brother, that you see Nigeria is run by the Fulanis on behalf of the British. That is the simple. You can take it to anywhere. Take it to any bank, you won't bank. Fulani, you see Tinubu, you see there. Tinubu is not in charge in Nigeria. He's not. No. Before he became a president, they would have come to him and say, you president now, you won't do this, you won't do this, you won't do that. This you can do. Now go to Azurok and sit down. You are the president. He will sign. The Fulani put him there. And when he wanted to invade Niger, I told a friend of mine, I said that Tinubu is caught between a rock and a hard place because the French and the Sunwest, they want him to invade Niger because of the natural resources and the uranium and stuff like that. But the Fulani told Tinubu that if you invade Niger,
we lost you. How can we lose you now that the thing is getting interesting? We lost you, Christian. We lost you, Christian. We lost him completely. So the truth is what our brother Christian is saying is the absolute truth. Tinubu is not the one in charge. The people in charge is Great Britain. Christian, are you back?
Bro.
You said your line of talk was that you said they told Tinubu if you invade Niger, what was going to happen?
Yeah, the network took me out. You notice, huh?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Network took you out. Where you landed before was they told Tinubu if you invade Niger, they were giving him threats. What threat did they give to him?
Yeah. So he knew, and they knew. They put him there, and they told him, if you invade Niger, you've crossed the line, because the North, the Fulanis and the Niger, they are one people. Basically, they are one people. They have a border without even a pillar or post or anything. They just walk through. They are just basically the same people. So they said, if you invade there in Niger, you are killing us. We put you there. That is not what we put you there to go and do. So I told a friend of mine, I said, look, this guy is caught between a rock and a hard place. So he has to. Where does it dance to? If you don't do what the West who have debt on you, they have so much debt on you, the drug criminality, the certificate forgery, the money laundering, everything, they have it on you. If you don't do what they want you to do, they're going to expose you. And the whole exposure is what is rocking him now. That is what is destroying him. And about 2-3 months ago, I told you, brother, I said, bro, that is a multi-dimensional approach that God was going to use to destroy this zoo, that evil entity that wasn't supposed to exist in the first place, for the good of everybody. For the good of everybody. I say it with all intention. As he's using our PM to rock everywhere, that is how he's applying.
When our PM told them that everything about Biafra, it is not prophecy, it is plan. Because everything where our PM have strategically saw everything happening in the zoo. And the plan is moving us to Biafra because the zoo will self-destruct. Self-destruct.
Yeah, 100%.
And there will never be a vacuum. Because that is why this government you see today, is so important, that because immediately this thing crashes, it doesn't mean that those of us that are in the ministries are going to be the one in charge. So it is just the template that we are going to operate on. The template. Because we already have a government. We have a prime minister. And then everything will be structured. By the time we are now having liaison offices here and there, this level liaison offices will become a very immediate substitute for our embassies before we have a formidable embassies in all the countries of the world. These are plans, because Biafra must come. Immediately the zoo will crash. There won't be a vacuum. By the time people will be looking for how Yoruba Nation, that they put a pause on their own. Yoruba Nation put a pause. Tell me, they will now begin to look for how they will gather themselves. Arewa will be looking for how they will gather themselves. Middle belt, we don't even have where they will stand. But Biafra, we already have a base. A base. We have a foundation to build upon. Go ahead, my brother.
Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, you can hear me, right?
Loud and clear.
So, like I said, yeah. Obviously, I just feel sorry for any Biafra. It don't matter if you are who you are, status, whatever it is. If you don't see it, if you don't know what is happening, I feel sorry for you. You've been left behind, because then it just might be too late. You are needed wherever you are, whatever you are doing. You are needed to come and support one way or the other, because the zoo is finished. And when some friends, when I tell them, they look at me, they'll be like, yeah, you've been saying this for 1 year now. You've been saying for 2 years. Look, it's not how it works. It's finished. It's finished. It's like for that couple. And by the time, like our BM said, they will even be praying that this would Jesus Christ. This is finished. There's no two ways about it. You know, keep in mind that FBI record is soon coming to be released. That is going to be another tsunami that will hit the zoo. Already there's a court injunction, all sort of so many things coming from even the Chicago University.
Biafrans, we are not putting our hope on them. Whether they release
no.
record or not, we know that even them with the America, they don't want Biafra. They don't want Biafra. Because Biafra will be a repeat of Japan, another Japan. They don't want it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow I will find time. No, this weekend probably. I will play that message of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, where Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told us about one of our elder statesmen that went to Bulgaria. He went to Bulgaria after the war to go and meet them to see how they can help us or how they can come and support that Biafrans are being killed here and there. They told him that yes, if they kill you, it doesn't affect us. This is Europe. They told them that, look, let us tell you, we do not want another Japan in Africa. They told him.
100%.
They told him, an elder statesman who is late now, he went to tell Mazen Nnamdi Kanu this thing in London, face to face. He said, that is what Bulgarians told him in the early 60s. We do not want another Japan in Africa. So forget about Biafra. They told him to forget about it. So that is when these are the things that make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to determine fully to say, so this thing, this conspiracy is too deep. I must join forces with like minds and get this thing. That's why Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will get to a point to say, if you know what to do, I am not a full knowledge of everything. I don't know it all. If you know what to do, support me. Or you know what to do it for Biafra. So he will open his arm for anyone that wants to do. And by so doing, he made a mistake and allowed criminals to join him. That's why you had all these Efule, Funde, Zama, and all the rest of them. But thank God for Man Simon Ekpa, and thank God that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu knew very well the spirit of Man Simon Ekpa and told us to listen to him and follow him. If not, by now it would have been history. It would have been history.
Yeah, that's true. So that is the thing. That is the thing, because the zoo already is like this whole thing. We say we are also living a biblical time, you know, because they are like people who has become deaf and dumb. They can't see, they can't hear. Even when they see, they don't even recognize what they see, you know, because you can clearly see that if God wants to take something, and even the entire world, because of course we know the British doesn't want Biafra. America doesn't want the world power because they don't want another Japan. We know that. But because God wants it, it will come. It doesn't matter what they do, because you can see that even with them, they don't even know who they are anymore. They don't know where they stand. I tell you that God reigns in the affairs of man, but they don't know. Look at what is happening all over the world. All those who have conspired to stop the light of God from shining, that light that is going to liberate the entire black race. You can see what is happening. It is amazing time. that we're living through. It is amazing time. You know, so Biafra,
hello, are you calling for the program? I didn't put my number anywhere. I was expecting people to call. Yeah, let's try whether I will hear you. I'll put you on speaker now. 1 minute. Hold on. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I can agree with you, Biafra, whatever the word that God bless us. See, Pastor London, you see, I'm watching you live. There's a particular point that you made that makes me come. There's two particular points that you made that makes me come. See, number one, a lot of people is going to go in this restoration. It's not a prophecy and it's not a prediction. It's sure because Nigeria has already dealt with us. They have entered us too much. As in Nigeria, you need too much. So a lot of people is going to be they're not going to see them. It's not a cause because you know that those days those are where they say that they know that Igbo people love money. They would have given Igbo money. They should fight themselves. You understand? Are you hearing this one?
Go ahead. Yes.
So a lot of people will want to do the same thing, and that's the reason why our Prime Minister, as a wise man, activated Idwakanan. You understand? That Idwakanan, you collect money, you go with your money. So that is it. And the two, people don't understand that Biafrans are the main pillar of Nigeria. Pillar, like those first you are saying that they say, well, let military take over. Military cannot take over Nigeria again. Yes. Military cannot. Where would that start? Is it the northern that the Boko Haram is killing them like chicken? Are they going to come to Biafra land to take over where our military, our Biafra Liberation Army have overpowered them? Where are they going to start from? So they don't have anywhere to take over from, unless they will go Abuja and take over Abuja. And Abuja is not our land. So, and if you take many Muslim people, all of them are supporting these Palestinians. They're supporting them with and if you check the reason why this war busted now is something that is against humanity. What they did is against humanity. But they're supporting them because they're Muslim.
Thank you.
I pray one day I will just go to when I go home, I will find a place that I will join you live. I will analyze something that as in with your program feeling that day.
Thank you very much. Your network is fluctuating. Thank you very much. Thank you. Its network is fluctuating. Thank you very much. All right, Christian, go ahead. Somebody say that, Pastor Mama, try and get a Bluetooth. I will try. I understand what you mean. If I have a Bluetooth, when the call comes in, it will be clearer and more audible. I will try and do something about that. Thank you. Mazi Christian, are you still there?
Yes, no, my brother. So like I was saying, I was telling this brother, I said, look, that the primary thing going on in the zoo is the fact that Fulani runs Nigeria. It's unfortunate that most people don't know that. They run it on behalf of the British. They supervise every affairs in that country to the extent that these people, the so-called Biafran leaders or politicians or governors, they are not our leaders. They are not. How can you be my leader when I did not elect you? They were imposed on us by the Fulanis. All the governors in the southeast, Mao, they imposed him there to go and do their job. Even the recent one of Anambra, Soludo, the Fulani imposed him there. They put him there. Even the one from Enugu, these are pure facts, undilutable fact. Even the Enugu governor, who had also certificate issue with NAIC, the Fulani court, they set him free. They gave him judgment. Why? Because they know that he's doing the job for them. These are the roads. These are Fulani roads. So all the governors you see before they become a governor. So now, obviously, even to the extent that even our Ohanese president is the Fulani that decide who becomes Ohanese president. Do you know that?
Yes.
So
yes.
So these people they don't represent us, and in the international affairs, on the world stage, we don't have our leader. Thank goodness we have a government now, Biafra Republic government in Israel. That is the government in Biafra land, not these ones who are imposed on the people. They lack legitimacy. They were not taking. So obviously you can look, even the one they are hoping to have in November, they are giving us all the military, everything, security, to intimidate, to bully, to intimidate, and take it again. The Fulani, it's a pity when one uses language like this. It looks like a language of antagonism or fighting or hatred. No, but it's just the simple truth. They are running the country on behalf of the British. That is how it's been since ever. So obviously, and another thing that this Bolaji Akinyemi said today, he said that people have to be ready to fight for their freedom. He kept using this word. I'm like, so what happens to the Biafran then? What happens to us? If this man keep talking about freedom, but you don't give us freedom. Before the British came, we were a people. We have our own style, our government, we run our affairs, the Western region, the Northern region, everybody, and they came forcefully until this day. And in 1999, they carefully, the same Fulani people and their agent, their agent master, they conspired and they took out every possibility, every provision for referendum in the 1999 Constitution, because they know where they were heading to. They know this. It beats my imagination when I see people like this David Undein preaching and doing this all in the name of Pan-Africanism. But you cannot do Pan-Africanism it won't even work. How is it going to work? Day and night cannot coexist. It simply doesn't work. We have a constitution in Nigeria that is even secular constitution, but these people, again, in that 1999 under Obasanjo, they constituted their own Sharia constitution that supersede the country, Nigerian's constitution, meaning that in I think it's about 11 or 12 states in the north, if you commit a crime there, you are not a Muslim, you don't know what Sharia is, they try you under Sharia rather than the Nigerian constitution. So in other words, their own constitution. So how are you going to be in one country with people who have a different constitution? So that is one country with different constitution. How does that work? I mean, like Britain, like America.
The constitution you are talking about, is it not this one? Wait, let me see. I hope this thing will play. Let me show. Is it not? And in their Senate, is where this man was talking about this constitution. This same constitution. Hold on 1 minute. Wait, let me try and refresh 1 minute. I'll play this video for you. Somebody requested that I should always play that video. I keep forgetting, but let me play it. Let me play it now. Okay.
It's the credo of our republic. It says unity and faith, peace and progress. The truth is, whatever a man sows, the same he will reap. And that goes for a family, that goes for a tribe, that goes for a nation, and that goes for a multinational republic such as Nigeria. When a nation or republic cannot keep faith with justice and with the truth, it will never achieve unity. It will never achieve peace, and it will never achieve progress. Mr. President, sir, one of us quoted from this constitution and went ahead to make prescription for how to move forward. I dare to tell this nation today that this is the problem. This constitution can never give us progress. This constitution can never give us peace. This constitution can never give us unity. And unfortunately, most of us in this National Assembly, we don't have the spine to face what we need to give this republic to have peace and progress. What do I mean? This constitution has 68 items. 68 on the exclusive list. This constitution has only 12 on the concurrent list. And those 12 are written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that you know that the intention is to even undermine those concurrent lists. That is why those who want unity and peace in Nigeria must first remember that the name of our republic is not just...
Shut up. He has said what I want him to say. You can hear what he said.
Yeah.
You heard what he said there.
Yeah.
So they know what the problem is. If Peter Obi, if this man said he dared to speak to the nation that this is the problem. If Peter Obi had won the election, or no, if he had been given the election that he won, would he have been able to change anything? Because while he was campaigning for the election, he promised Nigerians that he will uphold this same constitution that this man is saying can never give you progress. Can never.
Yeah.
Because there are 68 items in the exclusive and 12 items in the concurrent list. And those 12 items were written so nebulously, so fraudulently, that it is meant it will never work for your favor. They have written it in a way that it is concurrent. It is meant to serve you. But they wrote it in a way that you cannot benefit from that concurrent. That is only 12. Yep. But every other thing is exclusive. You go to Igbo land, there is a road that passes through your village. They want to tell the governor, they will tell the governor, come and do this road. The governor will say, no, it is a federal road. And then there is one water system, water, whatever, that is not working. Governor, come and do, no, it is a federal project. Everything will never work for you. And the so-called idiots that promise you they will bring a change, they will still affirm and swear on this same fraudulent constitution. So that's why we don't want to. They go up and down and talk all their jargon. We tell them, people are wasting time. It is either we have Biafra or everybody will buy. That's all. That's all.
Yeah. So you see, everything has been pre-planned by the people that owns the country and those that run it for them, which is the Fulani and the British. Okay, so let's look at it like this. For many decades, people have been talking about restructuring. They are Fanny Ferrez. They've been singing about restructuring, but they can never restructure Nigeria. That you can take to the bank. Nigeria will never, but we don't care about that anyway, because we've gone past that stage long ago. Now, but the whole thing is well arranged. Oh, no, it's not. Nothing is accident. Nothing happened by accident. It's well arranged. Now, their calculus is also that as Chief Nubu remains there, he's an old guy who is very senile. They are patching him, kind of, before he comes out, give injection, give tablet, just to make him come out. But they know that his time is equally, time is not on his side. Now, but if they can somehow manage a way to legitimize his stay, so that if he kick bucket, the terrorist founder Shetima will now take over, because they are so committed that the agenda of Islamization and Afghanization, man, is no joke. They've committed so much into it.
That is why today, what is happening in Israel, they would prefer that the whole Israel, everybody there will buy. They are in support of Palestinians, the government of Nigeria. They're support of Palestinians.
So they are very, very committed to that. But the thing that always gives me joy is that Chukwu Kabema has a plan. That is why, and again, because they have become deaf and dumb, they don't know how our PMs spring up out of, you can say out of nowhere, you can call it whatever it is. He came out in a manner that even, oh my goodness, is if you cannot see the handwriting, the hand of God in this thing, then I'm sorry for you. You can never see anything. You know, the guy even up until last week, the zoo, this time, you know, this criminal Biafran politician, they were still lobbying.
Yes.
They were still fighting to get to a PM. But
I'm telling you, I tell you,
I keep saying it.
The senior military men, they contact us.
Yeah.
One of them called me and even sent me their conversation. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They are looking for, they are ready to, he told me that they are ready to pay, they are ready to empty their account.
Any amount.
They are ready to empty their account to get Simon Ekpa. They are ready.
You know why? Because
fighting Simon Ekpa, just know that person is a devil. Devil.
Yes, because they have committed so much time, energy, resources, everything into keeping Nigeria one for them to take, for their own taking, for the general Islamization and Afghanization. So, but the thing is this, I said it several times during the past. I said, if God sends somebody, let's, for example, you send somebody a message, the person get problem. If God wants to send another person, he will send somebody that you cannot touch.
Yes.
Nelly Ofebu and Insima and this other one, he make a dead stone. I told these guys on various platforms, I said, you guys, except you are working for the power of darkness, how can you not see the handwriting of God? What's going on? Up until last week, they are still trying to reach our PM, but they cannot, because God, if he, like I said, he prepares you and you become untouchable until the job is done. And this prime minister is going to finish the job. I have said it, go, they go to our prime minister, but that was also a kind of prelude to what was to come, because it's like he said, if I didn't go with the Holy Spirit, Christ said, if I don't go, Holy Spirit will not come. Onyendu, the capture of Onyendu paved the way for the coming of the finisher.
Yes.
The one they cannot touch. They've done everything possible. They can give any amount to get, but they cannot. So they are facing their doom. You know, is their retribution. He is there.
I will be your end.
He is.
I am your end.
Yeah. So now the well, because they have the presidency now, okay, but I don't know what's going to happen with everything, but eventually they also will be free. The Oduduwas will have their freedom and they can prosper. They will hello?
Go ahead, I can hear you.
Just go ahead, I can hear you. Right. Okay, so the Oduduwas will be free and they will have their freedom and they will have their own platform, their own agenda, their own constitution that suit them. They can develop at their own pace. We don't have to be clustered in this one rabbit hole, struggling, fighting. This they go right, the other one they go left, and we are just kind of stuck in between. We can never work, because again, like I said, there's no amount of power that can make darkness and light or day and night to coexist. No, it doesn't work. One is giving way, then you have, so because Nigeria can never work. These people, for them, this northern jihadist Sharia proponent, their agenda is nothing comes in between. They don't believe in human development. They don't believe in it. Nothing, not absolutely. For them, it's all about Islam. Fine. For them, even if they want to grow under Islamic style, but that is not our thing. We are different people. We are different. So for me, it's okay for them. Let them grow at their own pace, grow with their own Islam, practice whatever they want to practice. If I go and live with them, then whatever happens to me, happens to me. But for the sake of peace, because like I keep saying, when you look at Europe, some of these countries, there are 2 million in Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and Serbia, and Montenegro. These are small countries. Kosovo, some of them
even 500,000.
I'm telling you, just for peace to reign, just for development. Iceland. Can you imagine? Belgium and
Finland, they're not up to Finland. I don't think they're, how many are they? Maybe like 7 or 8 million. I don't know how many people there.
You see, Belgium, because I lived in the Netherlands, Belgium and Netherlands, they were one country, but every day they fighting, giddy. I know they agree, not agree. Then they decided that no, it's not working. We can't continue like this. So they split up. Belgium go, Holland go. You know, many of these countries, even I think Spain and one other country, they were all, you know, but they have to fragment for peace and progress to give way, because you have to follow your own pattern, the law that suits you, not somebody coming to impose their own ideology on you. And that is what Islam represents, conquest, you know. So, my brother,
thank you very much. You have really spoken very well. I have spent so much time, and you have done well. Thank you so much.
We'll see again, brother. God bless.
Thank you so much. And let me take give me your 5 minutes if I will leave.
Yeah, bro, Rafa, agreed. Good morning from my side.
Thank you.
I hope your leg is getting more stronger.
Yeah. I'm good to go. I'm getting ready for Finland.
No wahala. My brother, I want our Biafra people to know one thing. That the zoo also have started confessing that what we are doing, that the finger of God is upon it.
Exactly.
You remember when God sent Moses, and Moses was doing the miracle he was doing by the name of the God Almighty. And Pharaoh said, he was one who said that indeed this is the finger of God. And that was the only place that it was mentioned in the Bible. That was the first time they said, this is the finger of God. I want our people to know one thing, and I want the people who are in a government in Israel to know one thing. Regardless of your position or regardless of whom you are, and if you think that you are irreplaceable, it's a lie.
Big lie.
You're a big joker if you think you are irreplaceable. That's if you betray this struggle, or you can do whatever you want to do and nothing will happen. You're a liar or you're a joker. God can replace any. If God can use our PM to replace our leader, in other words, your own is open. So I want all of them to know one thing. And I'm still asking anybody who want to betray this program at this point in time, what do you gain? What is your gain if you betray this struggle?
What is your gain?
What is your gain? What is your gain? What do you gain? What is it that you have not seen? You have not done to you for you to learn. What will they give to you that will make you to betray what God have given unto you? Because this land have been given unto us. We have already getting the freedom. And I want our people to know one thing. You see, America, these people, they are very crafty. Exactly what played in 1967 is what is playing now. Remember, 1967, when we were at war with the Zoo governments, Israel was at war with Palestinians, and they concentrated on that war. They were fighting with Palestinians. They couldn't come to help us. Their mind was not in what was happening to their brothers. And exactly what played in 1960 is what is playing now. Now we're at war again with the zoo, and Israel is at war with Palestinians. Then the question that I'm asking now: who is the people who supply the weapon to American, to Palestinians? Who is the people who give them aid? Is it not Joe Biden that give them aid? It is him that gives Palestinians the aid which they are using to buy weapon, because he gives them $6 billion for aid. But I want them to know one thing: that this time around, Elohim is in charge. Elohim is in charge. And anyone thinking that is going to, that through him that they will go to our PM, you lie, you lie. You lie. You can't get to him. Regardless of, no matter the kind of promise they made to you for you to get our PM, you lie, you can't get to him. Because Elohim, because Obu Okwanye Wanapia, or Obushik one job Robu Hanya Wanapia, Obu Hanya Wanapia, Okwa Chidek and Apia, Apia Tariadaki, or Okwaye Wanapia. So for you to know, and I want our people to be strong. The only thing you owe the government in exile is for you to obey every instruction given to you, for you to enter that kingdom of God on earth, which is the land of Biafra. If you are asked to sit at home, brother, sit at home. Because Biafra, the zoo terrorist army. So if you are asked to sit at home, my brother. Sit at home.
Thank you.
Don't say, hunger is going to kill me. If I did not go out, hunger is going to kill me. Hunger is not going to kill you. After all, our people that was living in Lagos, they locked their shop in Ladeko. Hungry did not kill them. They closed the market. They did not go to market. Even this one is by force. Sit at home.
Thank you, fine. Thank you. It is late.
So I greet you, my brother Ralph.
Thank you very much.
I greet you. May God bless you. May God continue to bless you. You are doing a wonderful work, and I will always continue to pray for you. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
See you later this morning. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Beautiful. And our brother that was asking for Germany number, Felix, I've put the Germany number there. Go on that comment section. I even displayed it. This is it. You call that number is a coordinator in Germany. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, you know cancer maybe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me. Abromano tata. It may comb like this, you will be infected. If you eat me as a meat, or cancer kileri, you know cancer maybe, or you cancer you finish again, come and eat me as a meat. If you eat me and go to sleep and wake up, you know, you can't eat me.
Why I'm going to make this broadcast open today is so that to prepare your mind. Because we told you that Biafra is coming next year. Some of you, some of you are mocking that particular statement. Prediction or prophecy, I don't know. It is not prophecy. It is not also a prediction. 2023 Biafra is not a prophecy. 2023 Biafra is not a prediction. 2023 Biafra is a planned Biafra. And we are going to execute it. And I want to tell you people today, no matter what that is going to happen from November, stand strong in Biafra land. No matter what that is coming from November, stand strong. I am telling you, it is not going to last for a long time. What the Biafra people must not do is to be subdued by the sudden upsurge and presence of security, military in Biafra land from next month, November. Don't panic. They have nothing to offer. I am telling you, they don't have the capacity, they don't have the manpower, they don't have what it takes. But I can assure you that the plan for a Garagara military takeover is already in place. And I want to assure you that they know we have succeeded. Why I'm going to make this broadcast open today is so that to prepare your mind. I am the product and the survival of children and the generation that were starved to death. And I'm very, very angry. I'm very, very angry. Instead of that we cannot get this Biafra, I will turn to a beast. I will turn to a beast. I will become a beast. You see those children that you see, you count their ribs, and their stomach are big. You see their stomachs running up every day. We came from them. This generation of Biafra, we come from them. We come from their survivors. And you know, I will be a beast. I will be a beast for Biafra to come. It doesn't matter what you think about it, but I'm telling you now today that 20 pounds, we are the product, the end product of 20 pounds each. We are the end product of Kwashoko. We came from Kwashoko. Malnutrition, starvation, genocide. But our grandchildren, our grandfather, our fathers, they survived it. They survived it. I want you to document the video I'm doing because it will go down in history of humankind. How we are going to get this Biafra. Or at least, how we are going to disintegrate Nigeria. How we dissolve Nigeria will go into the history of mankind. And I will be part of it. And some people are beating their chest to be part of the ethnic cleansing, jihad, killing. I am a product and Okpukpu abụrụ okpukpu na anọ mmadụ n'onu onye aha ka dị ndụ. No. Okpukpu nke mụ ọ nọrọ gị n'onu ogbuo gị pii. No matter what, you can't take it out. Agbago mụ Nigeria n'onu. Gbaa ndị iro Biafra n'onu. Gbaa ndị si na Biafra agaghị abịa in 2023 n'onu. Arọ m ha n'onu na-akụ ha wọwọ. Woto. Okpukpu a, you can never swallow it and you can never bring it out. So I want you people to understand that propaganda is ongoing. They even say they are signing petition to arrest Simon Ekpa. I do not know, what kind of petition they are signing to arrest Simon Ekpa for other reasons. These people don't understand that we are actually in freedom fighting. Freedom fighting where we do not validate Nigeria state. We are fighting for our freedom. Nigeria state have committed war crime, genocide, crime against humanity in our land, leading us to take the decisive decision we are taking today. And every necessary measure will be taken to make sure that we save Biafrans from Nigeria. Come 2023.
Welcome to Helsinki. We are about to visit Messukeskus Helsinki, an expo and convention center, which is one of the largest ones in the Nordic countries. Messukeskus has exhibition halls, a conference wing, and also a hotel, right all under the same roof. It's only 5 minutes away from the city center, or a short train ride away from the airport.
The exhibition halls are behind me, and just here we have the entrance to our meeting rooms in our conference wing. We have the latest technology in-house. For example, in January 2017, we already had augmented reality in our exhibition halls. Our Wi-Fi is built for 20,000 people and is free of charge. Our professional AV team is there to help you for anything you need. However, if you have your own reliable partner, you're welcome to bring them along as well. We are now in the private entrance of our conference wing with 40 meeting rooms available. Messukeskus Helsinki is a large venue, but we welcome events of any size. This is our largest meeting room in our conference wing. All our meeting rooms are equipped with the latest AV technology, air conditioning or heating, and the Wi-Fi.
Messukeskus Helsinki has hosted world-class seminars, festivals, fairs, exhibitions, even TV productions, and of course international congresses. Thank you for visiting Messukeskus and Helsinki virtually. We hope to see you soon in person.
Thank you for your support tonight and for joining me tonight. The sister that was requesting for Udine number, Udine doesn't have a special number. The number you should call is this number I displayed there. Frank Alconkwo, call that number. His name is Euro Machine. That's the Italy coordinator. Call him and he will add you to the WhatsApp group and you continue to make your support for ESN. Very, very important. If you are in Italy, that is the coordinator you should call to be added to the Italy group. Please call this number. His name is Euro Machine. Call him +39389956318987. Please call this number to belong to the Italy family. Thank you very much for tonight. I appreciate you all, and hopefully I'm going to see you tomorrow. Remember that the convention is on. The convention preparation is on. Don't miss out. Get your payment across for your feeding if you haven't done so. Those that want to register, registration is over after tonight. You cannot register anymore. And those that are registered already, make sure you have done all the needful for us all to be in Finland. I love you, but Kadama loves you more. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Odogu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Dragon. May God bless you, every one of you that have joined me tonight. I want to appreciate again those of you that supported me with a super chat tonight. Chima Irechuku, thank you very much. I appreciate you. My beloved sister, Dolofos, thank you very much for your super chat tonight. I appreciate you. Very good. May Chukwu Kabiama bless you. The Lord bless and keep you. The Lord protect you, and the Lord preserve you. I almost forgot. I know those of you that joined us in the prayers, midnight prayer we did 2 days ago against Hope Uzodinjo. In fact, the program I did today was an emergency program. We didn't even attend to that anymore. Please, we are going to do a joint conclusion of that prayer tomorrow. I said that earlier, but nobody reminded me. But it is well. You've already done your prayers, and a big amen to that prayer. May Chukwu Kabiama grant all your heart desires, everything you have wished, Hope Uzodinjo, every prayer we have made to heaven concerning Hope Uzodinjo, the manifestation will not be far from tonight. Just a matter of days. In a matter of days, you will hear the news. It will be a good news to us. It will be a sad news to the family of Hope Uzodinjo. but it will be a pleasant news to us. It will be a sad news to the Fulani Caliphate that are using him. It will be a sad news to those that bought him to come and buy his people. But it will be a sound of joy and celebration in Biafra land, as Hope Uzodinjo will receive the anger and the visitation of God. Ekpenta, Oria, Adada Agwagwo, Isimbaka, Onwike, in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama, will release upon Hope Uzodinjo. And everything our sisters and our brothers open their body up the way God created them and release prayers unto heaven. Hey, upon Hope Uzodinjo. Chineke ne onye ebube. Chineke na primi ihe niile. Every prayers and plea we made unto you, let there be answer. 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 He say, I will repeat this prayer again tomorrow. Please, somebody remind me, please. Because so many of us have already gone before I made this. I know so many of us that have gone may have participated in that prayer. But if you did not, I told our people to go naked from midnight. Go naked the way you were created, the way God created you, and pray to heaven. You and pray to heaven and ask God to hear your prayer. Ask God to answer you. Wish Hope Uzodinjo whatever he has done to us, wish it upon him. And as you cry unto heaven, you will see the manifestation in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. Look at one Satan. One Satan is in my background. Let me ban you. I will ban you. You can't even come in, but I'll ban you. Demons. So shall it be in the mighty name of Chukwu Kabiama. He say. I'll see you tomorrow. Until then, catch your phone. Daniel, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you in because you came in very, very late. Good night.